A's Extra.
Welcome into A's Extra All-Star Edition. Just because there's a game doesn't mean we can't have a manager show. I'm Josh Schaefer with Anglers second-year manager Tom Holliday. Tom, it's a little warm out, but how has your All-Star experience been so far?
It might have been the best lunch I've had since I've come to the Cape over a year and a half. Kelly did a great job of organizing the food, and it was really, really good chowder. So far, so good.
So you had chowder, anything else?
Not really. We got a chance to talk about last night's games around the league, and it seemed like the umpires had a bad night all over the league, and the stories were kind of funny, all coming from everywhere. Except the guys that got beat didn't think they were too funny, but after that, come out here and just bake a little bit.
Well, you mentioned that you got a chance to talk about last night's games, and since we're here at the All-Star Game, why don't we do a little bit of both? You had a couple of All-Stars for yourself in action last night. Jorge Arenas and 173 at-bats between last season with the A's and this season with the A's. He has his biggest AB of the season, a go-ahead home run in the 8th inning. What did you think about Jorge's bomb off the scoreboard?
Well, it was odd because we've been talking to hitters a lot about 2-0 and 3-1 counts. When you get the count, don't blow it, don't overswing, don't muscle up. Of course, you get into don'ts, and the one thing you do want to do is swing hard. And Cookie was just sitting there, he just kind of blurted out, "Here it is, Georgie, 2-0, hit it out of here." And Georgie hits a 2-0 pitch out of the park on a night that it really wasn't carrying the left field. In fact, I thought they hit one that died, on a warning track. And when Georgie hit it out, Mom and Dad come up here, and I just met them, before the ball game, and they're really nice people. And so when he gets a chance to hit a game, and it was a game changer. They only had 3 outs. I've always felt like if you're going to attack the other club, attack them in the bottom of the 8th, because that 3 outs just flies by. They don't have any time to regroup. And that home run kind of did it. Now we added an insurance run, but for Georgie to do that, he's kind of the old man on our team. Being one of those juniors that comes back for, it's going to be a senior year, wanted to sign, still wants to sign. He's playing for exposure. He's playing for somebody to see him hit a home run to win a game and sign him. And I kind of hope that somebody has a little change in their pocket when we get done and they give Georgie a chance to go play pro ball.
But Torkelson not long enough, he didn't play up here long enough to get an All-Star nomination. But Jorge Arenas and Ben Ramirez are here today, second-year Chatham A's. And last year, they both had some struggles at the plate in Chatham. Good defensively, and this year, not only have they been fairly consistent for your team at the plate, but they've been good defensively. What have you thought about your 2 returners this year?
Well, I think Ben Ramirez has turned the corner as far as a baseball player goes. Every guy at some point in their career, the light either goes on or goes off. And I think it's gone on for Ben Ramirez. I still kind of felt like this summer I'd play him at third base. I thought he might get bigger and stronger. And last summer I thought he was a third baseman. And he gets here, and I just watched him picking up ground balls. And it's like he has such a grace and easy flow about him. And the infield in Cape Cod, to be a good infielder, you got to really be good, because the infields are all different. Some are good, some are average, never really good. Bottom line is you got to have good hands, and Ben's played outstanding baseball all summer, and I think Benny's turned the corner. Bigger, stronger. He's a left-hand bat on the infield. To me, it's like he's a no-brainer as far as pro ball goes. So I think our 2 returning guys have both given us a lot at Chatham.
You've got a handful of players here representing the East Division and the Chatham Anglers in the All-Star Game today. Your pitching staff has been top 3 in the league all year, and you get a late addition in for Parker Scott. It's Colby Kubicek. What have you thought about Kubicek's performance in 2019?
I think Kubicek deserved it no matter what, and of course Parker pitched, 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7. And he deserved it. And so did Sharp. He deserved it, but you can only put so many All-Stars. And then again, if you get too many, the way the rule is, you're not supposed to pitch them 48 hours before the All-Star break. We'd have had nobody to pitch the last 2 nights and nobody to pitch, when this thing's over. So bottom line, I'm glad we have 2. Should have had 3. But again, our 2 guys will throw tonight, so we're going to have to give them an extra 2 days off, coming off of this. So from that standpoint, I really kind of wish it would just make the team and not pitch, but they're both ticketed to throw late in this game. So I think every guy we have that's made it deserved it. Brady Smith deserved it. Brady's been a really good catcher for us all summer. and has played a lot of baseball this year. Jamal, I thought for the first month was the best hitter in the league. Then he had a little cooling off, a little correction in the market, and he's coming back now. He's starting to swing the bat pretty good again. Last night had 3 hits, and that was a good thing, because I feared that little muscle pull would show its face in this All-Star game, then I'd lose him. But we got him healthy, got him back on the field last night. I hope he only plays a little bit tonight. I hope he doesn't play 9 innings. I don't want anybody playing 9. I don't want Polkovich needs a night off. I mean, that guy has played for us almost every night of every game and every inning, and he's our MVP. I mean, Polkovich has played everywhere on the field and played it well, and he's our spark plug. And every game you get a different guy, but Polkovich has been consistently good all summer. So I think all the guys that we have on the team have earned it.
Well, Polkovich is here. Jamal O'Gwyn is back from a little injury, had a 3-hit performance last night, and he's slated to start today in the outfield for the Cape League's East Division. Tom, appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your day here in Orleans at the All-Star Game.
Yeah, thanks. You too. I hope you find a little shade and an iced tea, and if you do, send me one, will you?
Yeah, I'll look for an iced tea for you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll keep more coverage here at the Cape League's 2019 All-Star Game here at Eldridge Park in Orleans.